Viewer, if I showed you the viewership data of our exit poll coverage, the other channels will probably have to shut down because nobody was watching them. Nobody was watching any channel but this channel, your favorite channel, because this is India's #1 election destination for a reason. Every channel, and I don't mean to be rude, were exposed as amateurs. They tried to copy many of the things that we were doing, but there is a really good reason why everyone was watching Rahul and Rajdeep yesterday, right here on India Today. The BJP is set for a record-breaking win in Gujarat. That was one takeaway. Narendra Modi projected to better his own Gujarat performance. Take a look at the vote share projected by the India Today exact poll. Just want to run you through the highlights of the exit poll because that's what everyone's talking about. All power corridors are quoting just this one thing. The BJP is set to get 46% of the vote, Congress 26%. New entrant Aam Aadmi Party, that's fought a very aggressive battle, is projected to bag a healthy 20% of the vote, and others are projected to get just about 8%. Now to the big seat share numbers. The BJP is set to get between 129 to 151 seats, which even at its minimum of 129 is better than anything the BJP has managed before in Gujarat. The last record was 127. That means an average of 140 seats in the state of war, Gujarat. The Congress is projected to get between 16 and 30 seats, total decimation, an average of 23 seats. The Aam Aadmi Party is opening its innings in the state, we project, with a bang, projected to get an average of 15 seats in the range of 9 to 21. Others are projected to get anywhere between 2 to 6 seats. Now, the India Today exact poll, and we're calling it that because we've got the highest strike rate as far as exit polls are concerned. It's predicting a cliffhanger in the hill state of Himachal Pradesh. The BJP is projected to get 42% of the vote share, Congress 42%, and Aam Aadmi Party 2%, others 12%. There's an error in one of those numbers, we'll get that corrected. Congress is 44%, I beg your pardon. There. Now the Congress is in with a chance in Himachal Pradesh, which is very good news for the Congress party, which has been lurching from one piece of bad news to the other for a long time now. The India Today exact poll predicts 30 to 40 seats for the Congress in Himachal, 24 to 34 for the BJP. The Aam Aadmi Party is not projected to be able to win anything at all in Himachal Pradesh, while independents and others could get between 4 and 8 seats. So this is the situation as we have it in Gujarat and in Himachal Pradesh. Rajdeep Sardesai, consulting editor, is the face of our election coverage, and Rajdeep and Rahul have come to pretty much define why India Today is India's #1 political destination on all days, but especially on days when there are exit polls, election debates, and of course the big verdict that's going to happen on December the 8th. Rajdeep, my first question to you is, what were your big takeaways? The whole country was watching, not something we are unused to, but what were your big takeaways from this exit poll?
Well, I'd say there are 5 big takeaways that come from the Axis My India poll for India Today. Takeaway number 1 is the fact that Gujarat is a state which is a dominant BJP party state. 7 consecutive wins would be a remarkable achievement, this time because of Moditva, as I call it, because of the emotional appeal of Prime Minister Modi as a Gujarati son of the soil, backed with Hindutva, and indeed the machine of the BJP and the division in the opposition vote. All of this coming together to perhaps give the BJP a big win in Gujarat. So that's takeaway number 1, Gujarat as a BJP bastion. Takeaway number 2, and one of the stories of this election really is, if, as our exit poll suggests, the AAP will get 20% vote, then that is a platform that the Aam Aadmi Party has, not just to emerge in Gujarat as a contender in the future, but also perhaps to become a potential challenger to the BJP in other states that have traditionally been bipolar. So 20% vote share would make the AAP a party to reckon with in Gujarat and beyond. Takeaway number 3, and the real challenge therefore lies for the Congress party, because if these numbers hold in Gujarat, then in a state where traditionally the Congress has been the main opposition, it is now being forced to compete for that opposition space, anti-non-BJP space with the Aam Aadmi Party, and that in a way puts the Congress party on notice at a time when the party is in power in just 2.5 states across the country. So for the Congress, these results could sort of send out troubling signals. Takeaway number 4 is if the Aam Aadmi Party wins the Municipal Corporation of Delhi, it means 15 years of anti-incumbency have hit the BJP. It means that the BJP lacks a narrative and a local leadership in Delhi, and the AAP is Delhi's party number 1 by some distance. Takeaway number 5, and this is important because Himachal, our poll is predicting a tight fight. Now, if the Congress can win in a tight fight, it at least gives the Congress some solace. If, on the other hand, the BJP wins Himachal, a state where governments have alternated traditionally every 5 years, it suggests that the BJP is able to arrest anti-incumbency on the ground by using the so-called double-engine analogy, the Modi factor, to arrest that. And that, in a way, will give it momentum leading into 2024. Which brings me to my last point, that at the end of the day, if you look at all the results of 2022, Uttar Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Goa, and what our exit polls are now predicting in Gujarat, the BJP is clearly by some distance the country's party number 1, backed by a powerful machine that has resources, both human and material, versus a divided, fragmented and disjointed opposition that lacks a credible leadership at the moment. So we'll wait and see what the actual results are, but that's the big picture from the Axis My India exit poll.
I cannot imagine how much people will be waiting for December the 8th.